and Fortnite retakes come into mind. So I'm gonna show you a few of the retakes that I know of that I've learned from other streamers and some of my personal ones. I'll probably do around 3 or 4, maybe 5. Yeah, so here's the first one. It's nothing crazy. It's one that I made up actually. You start off with a double edit. You edit a pyramid and a floor. Then do the faceaway catch, which is a ramp, a floor, and a ramp under you. You edit the right corner only. That's the only one you can edit, or you won't be able to build how you want to, and the movement just won't be the same. So you wrap around here. So you edit this floor, turn around, catch yourself right here, with a wall, a pyramid, and then a ramp, or another pyramid and you want to edit it. But I'd prefer a ramp myself. I think it's just the better thing to do. Alright, and then, so you place the pyramid up here, right? So you place another one, connect it with a wall and a ramp. And then you edit that, place a wall, drag it over, and then go like this. So you can either put a wall and a pyramid right here, and just go like this again, if you want to. But I'd prefer just doing the double edit like I showed you. Catch yourself with a ramp, floor, ramp. Then wrap around, catch yourself. And boom, boom, boom. So you do a ramp, a pyramid, and then a ramp. Drag a pyramid over here. Catch yourself with a wall and a ramp. Place a wall. And it didn't place. But yeah, so this will be my first one. So boom, 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 boom. And then go behind you. If you want to. So I'm gonna show you actually 2 different ones that conclude of like kind of the same things but not the exact same thing. So I'll show you this one. So you do that and then wrap around, pyramid, ramp, and a wall. And you go boom, pyramid right here, wall, ramp, and place a wall, or that'll break like you saw where it didn't place my wall. You can place a wall, pyramid, and then a floor and a ramp to block you. So that, and then boom, boom, and the 2 in front of you, and then do this. So you can edit that if you want to add just a layer of protection up here. And then you can go to the side if you want to, but I'd say since if they're over there, they'll be able to shoot you. So then you can either turn around and edit this, or instead of doing that, you can just do this again and start ramping towards them, if they're whatever way they are. So I'll do it again, and like kind of fast but kind of slow. So double edit like that, ramp, floor, ramp, and then turn around, catch yourself, and then put a pyramid, ramp, and yeah, see that pyramid? You can put it after the ramp or before, it doesn't matter. Then catch yourself with this. Make sure to place a wall or it'll break. And then go boom, 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 boom. So put a wall, a pyramid or a floor, a ramp behind you, a ramp in front of you, a cone or a ramp. Like to be flashed, for it to be flashier and cooler, for more edits in the retake, you can do that. And then like I showed. And then you can really add on to anything you want. But I honestly, my preference, if they're like somewhere behind me, is the Dwight-Fo cone and then a rush. Because you have protection from that Dwight-Fo cone, and then you can push up if you want. But you have to do that Dwight-Fo cone in a kind of fast motion if you're trying to get high ground. So with a lot of momentum. And here's another one that is a face-away one that I don't use a lot, but it's nice. I just don't do it a lot because I have other ones that I do. But I guess I'll show it just for the sake of it. So first you start off with a scissor ramp, ramp in front of you, ramp behind you. Wait till this ramp's in front of you. Place a cone, another cone, and then a cone right here. You do not have to put a wall right here, but you can if you want. You really just need these 2 walls right here. And then catch yourself with this ramp. Edit, put a wall. You don't need a wall, but it's just for the flashy edits. And sorry if my controller's freaking out. I have a broken controller. Then put a ramp. You can do all 3 walls if you want. And then floor. Edit that. 2 walls, ramp under you, and then 2 walls, a ramp above you. You edit that any way you want. And then you can do this double edit. A double edit right here. So you can do that. Like in this. Or you can do, let me show you another thing that I do sometimes. You could do like a jump around that way, or you can turn to the side. So it doesn't really matter with that. So I'll do it again. Like I said, I don't do it a lot, but it is a pretty good retake. In my mind, I think it's a pretty nice retake. So then you do a wall. Like I said, you don't have to place one here. A lot of streamers show you have to do that. You don't need to. It's a waste of time. It's easier if you just do this. Like I said, you place a cone behind you, cone in front of you, cone to your side. You jump over, make sure you're right here before you place the wall. Try to do this, and sometimes it'll build in front of you, so careful for that. So jump out, catch yourself with a ramp, do a pyramid, edit that right here. You don't have to do two sides, I'd rather just do this one. Build a wall, edit it, build a ramp, go boom, boom, boom. Place a ramp, you don't need to place a 4 under you. If you want, you can. And then turn to your right, 2 walls, ramp under you, and then 2 walls, ramp above you. And like I showed before, edit that. You can do a double edit, like that, just to walk forward. Double edit like this. And then boom, 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 like jump around. But it all depends on what you really want to do here. But that's probably my preference, what I just did right there, which I'll show again, because this is probably what you want to do. It's a little more complicated, but it's better. You do that. Or, which is not too hard, but it's not the easiest thing in the world, is once you do that, well, you don't have to do that. You can do a jump around, like I showed. But yeah, those are there's multiple ways you can do it after this double pyramid. You don't really have to do anything I say. Just kind of add on to it whatever you want, like I said. Double edit, jump around, it doesn't really matter. Just that main part of it, the retake, is what you need to do. I'm gonna preview that one more time, and I'm not gonna do it in fast motion because, like I said, I don't do this retake a lot, so I can't really do it super quick because I don't do it a lot. But it is a good retake. I just don't use it. Boom, and then boom, 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 boom. That was kind of fast motion. It wasn't anything crazy. That was on accident. Actually, that's actually kind of nice if you want to do that. But we'll do this again. Show you this part. This is what I do, personally, if I ever use this thing, which I do rarely. But that's it. Alright. On to the next one. It's kind of a weird one. Honestly, it's also a Sway one. You can probably check it out in his videos. I know he has it on one of them. I don't know which one. But he does it in some type of video that he makes of his doing retakes. It's pretty famous. You'll probably see a lot of streamers do it, maybe in a different fashion, though. They might have added their own like thing to it. So you start off with a normal ramp, no scissor ramp. I think you can do it if you want to. I mean, I don't really do it, but you can. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. Just edit the floor on the left side once, and then place a ramp, and try to aim for like this corner right here. When you jump up, try to keep your momentum. When you're running up, and just jump up, ramp behind you, ramp in front of you, one above you again. Don't place another one here. Place a pyramid right here, and then do the same thing on that other retake. You put a wall, and a ramp. Do this, place a floor under you immediately, put one out here, and then a ramp, and then turn around to a high wall, which is 3 walls, a ramp under and above, and then you do this. If the person is right in front of you, building up right here, say their ramp is, so say they're ramping up and their ramp happens to be right in front of your window, you place a cone. And that cuts them, and if you want to, you can place another if you know where they're going. And then and then from here, you really just do whatever you want. But, so you do what you want. You can edit this back and start cranking as long as you can edit fast. But it's really up to you after that point of the retake. So I'll do it again. So look, so you can do a scissor ramp. You do this, but you edit one. You just edit the floor, place a ramp, jump up, place the floor, a ramp behind you, ramp in front, ramp behind again, cone above that ramp to the side, and then wrap around with your wall and a ramp. And place a floor under you immediately after you edit the pyramid, a floor in front of you, a ramp in front of you, and then do a high wall. once you turn. So you can either place the ramp first if they're right here, if you want to. It just all depends on where your enemy is. Or you can place a cone, like I said. And then after that, it's really up to you what you want to do. After that, to get high ground, if you're in a build battle or whatever. So yeah, that's another one that I do. And I think I have maybe one more, I guess, I could show you. It's kind of one I concocted. It's kind of a weird one. It's kind of crazy, but like it's nothing too crazy. It's actually kind of cool. It's a smaller one. I'll see if I can pull it off. It's one that I haven't done in a while because I haven't actually been playing a lot, but it is a nice one that I like to do. So you do 2 floors instead of a ramp, floor and ramp. You just do 2 floors to the left, one in front of you, one to the left, and do this again. Edit this, it won't break. You don't need to place anything immediately, unless you really want to. You can put a ramp behind you if you want. Like I said, a lot of these are once. Like, you don't have to put that ramp there. But if you want to be more flashy, you can. Or just for more protection. So, edit that. Boom. Have a ramp behind you if you want. Do this. Boom. Start off with the classic like that. But then do this again. And go to the side. And then you go like that. So, you know, it's kind of a weird one to do fast. I can personally do it a little fast, but it's kind of hard. So look, I'll show you. I'm just going to run through it. So double edit. So you put a floor and a floor right there. You jump over, place 2 walls and a ramp. See, now, like I said, this one is kind of more of a flashy one. It's not one you really want to do unless your enemy's high up and you're just doing it to get height, maybe. So put a ramp behind you, floor in front of you, also a pyramid. Double edit that. No, again, but it's a little different. Put a floor, wall, ramp, and then what you do is, hold on, let me show you. Once you get to that point, once you do that, you go up here, and then you do this, if you want. See, now from here, I like to add maybe a little to it, if you can. Maybe a Dwight cone in front, and then a ramp. And then like that, or another ramp, and then something like that. Something like that. But yeah, it's kind of a more of a flashy one, not really a serious. Flashiness. Oh, whoops. But yeah, it's a ramp. And you can do this, but also another way I do it is carrying 2 walls down and doing that. Just like the other one. It doesn't really matter, whichever one you prefer. Then do a wraparound again. Do this again. Do a cone. And then do a ramp and a ramp. Do a floor and a ramp, and edit that, turn around, and do another wraparound. And from there, I like to do this, and then maybe like do that, or something like that. But yeah, it's kind of like the other one, I think, that I showed, I think. And so like I said, scissor ramp, or I'll do it again, actually. Scissor ramp, boom, boom. Oh, sorry, I'm used to the other one now. Dwight cone in front, with a ramp also. Ramp, 2 walls, or just the original. Wrap around, do this again. But unlike the other one, you don't wrap around like that. You just put a cone right here, place a ramp and a ramp, and then turn this corner tight, catch yourself, turn around, boom, boom. And then sometimes you can do some more flashy like edits or something. Maybe like this again, and then like something like that. But whatever you want after. And now here I'll actually show one. It's a more simple one for if you can't do those, which I mean, for me, they're kind of difficult. I say they're like pretty hard, I guess. Here's one that I know people like, it's really easy for. You just do a traditional double edit. Put a wall in front of you. Pyramid above you if you want, you don't need to. Wall, floor, wall, ramp, floor. Oh, sorry, messed up. I'll do it again. I need to do it a little bit faster. It's more. So boom, drag the wall over, floor, floor, ramp behind you, ramp in front of you. Then put a cone and just do that. And then what I usually do is just wrap around. So it's a little bit of a slower but easier one. Like you don't have to do it super fast, but it's nice to do it a little quick. So then I'll show you like in a kind of fast motion. Not too fast though. And then sometimes I add to different ways. It doesn't really matter. See, that first part is kind of protected because you have a scissor ramp and then you double at it so they can't shoot you from behind. And when you do this, it's kind of like wrapping around and covering you in a lot of sides. But after that, it's up to you. You can do that and then like maybe edit again and maybe something like this. Like I said, a lot of these are like you can add your own twist to them to make it easier for yourself. That's what I do, is like a lot of these started out differently from streamers maybe. And like I just changed them up a little bit to fit my own edits and my own build speed and stuff like that. But like, I think these are all pretty standard ones that I like to do. I don't want to make it too long, but I'm actually going to show another one that I just did. You do this. It's like the other one. You literally pretty much do the same thing. You add a Dwifo cone, and you jump up. Do this again, but instead, you do this. It's kind of like the one I just showed, like I said. And then go another Dwifo cone, and then build up. That's one. It's a little bit of a twist to the normal one. But yeah, so another one I like to do is this, actually. I have a lot that I like to do. And then place around behind me like that. Dwifo cone. Ramp. Pyramid again. Pyramid over here. They're kind of like psyching them out when you place. I'll show you. You place that, and then you actually place one over here, and then connect it, and then do this. Another one like that. Oh, another one. I actually found this from a streamer. I can't remember his name. It was from a while ago, but it's actually really good. So once you start a 1v1, obviously it's actually I'll start it from. It'll be easier to understand. Say you both did the same thing and you both built out one, ramped up, and say y'all are ramping up at each other. Y'all did two, and he got right tied with you. So this will stop him in his tracks with the ramp. And you go around. You go boom, boom, boom. So what you start off with is putting a floor and a ramp. I mean a floor and a pyramid, and then just drag this wall around, do this, then build to the side so he can't shoot you. And then you don't add this pyramid though. You add a Dwifo cone to your left side, a cone, a wall, a ramp. Like, I actually like the twist he put on it, but I use my own, which is putting a ramp, a wall. I didn't do it in time. That's the thing about doing some of these slow. It's kind of hard because it'll break, but like I did. Another way you can do it is that. Actually, yeah, just do that. Put a floor, and a ramp. And a Dwifo cone because he's going to be over here, behind you, which means he can't shoot you anymore. Boom, 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 and then some type of rushing. I'll show it again. I actually like this one a lot. I didn't even think about mentioning in this. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, sorry. It messes up a lot when you try to do it slow. So do your best to do this fast, because if you don't get that floor down, it's a rip. You're not getting off the retake. So careful with that. And then you can ramp up if you want to rush him, because he'll be over here, somewhere over here. Because you cucked him right here. So he has to do like somewhat of like maybe a jump up, which will take his time. And while he's doing that, you're getting farther away and getting above him. Unless he's a really fast 90er, y'all get tied, and he'll have a little bit of an advantage, but you'll still be high up. So I'll show it one more time. It's actually really good. So start off by ramping up from your 90s at the start. Say he got one in front of you, and so now you're choking his ramp. And the reason you do this is so he can't shoot you. Boom, boom. See that? You don't want to do that. Actually, a lot of kids, they do this instead. Oh, max height. Let me reset that. A lot of kids do that instead. I don't do that, but you can if it's too difficult. But alright, let me get down here. Yeah, like I said, boom, 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 boom. That. Typho cone to your left. Catch yourself with the wall and a ramp. Place a floor so this doesn't break. Place a floor in front of you, a ramp, and then turn around, Wi-Fi cone. And then just continue to rush. Another thing you can do instead of doing this is do this. And then go like this. Oh, hold on, I have to redo it to show you. Like I said before, you do this, 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 like the same all here. So you do all the same here. And you still do the Wi-Fi cone, but you don't really rush this at all. You do this. And you can do it again if you want right here. But then sometimes I do this. And then get even farther away from him. But dropping down, don't do that. I accidentally did that. But then... And this will get you far away from your enemies, so you'll most likely get high ground before them. So actually, I can show you the perspective of your enemy, actually. I should probably do that to show you why it's helpful. So say y'all just had a crank off, and he got above you, and this chokes his ramp. And then you build right here. So you can't, they can't shoot you. And then you do it again, where you do a Wi-Fi cone right there, so even if they go up, they can't get you. Then when you do the pyramid, and then, so when they do a Wi-Fi cone, it's like, there's a cone right here, and then you do that cone again. And when you edit it like that, that means they can't see you again, even if they are this close. And then you end up doing a Wi-Fi cone, so that blocks them again. So if you see what I mean, it's really actually really good, depending on how they go at it. Yeah, that'll probably be all. I think I did, I don't know how many I did. I think I did 8. But yeah, I think those are all the ones I like to do and some of the ones I made up. And yeah, that's it.